Alright guys, so this is going to be the first video. I guess I talk about the Civic. Not this Civic, but the other Civic is over there. The original Civic. The one that actually drives. Thank bugs. I have different plans now. So, unfortunately, the gray Civic is going to have to go. And, well, not necessarily going to be gone. You know, I'm probably going to sell it. So, today, not today, but soon we're going to put a B20Z2, a CRV engine into this. It's non-VTEC. It's okay. But we're putting a B20Z2 in this Civic with an Acura Integra LS transmission. What we're going to be doing with that, just going to be building. Never done a swap, so we're going to try to do a swap. As I was saying, we're going to be doing that. But the thing is, with the gray Civic, the silver Civic, we are going to keep the engine in there. We're going to, finish it up, put the timing kit and everything on there because it needs a new timing kit. Like, it needs new everything. What we're going to do is switch everything from the gray Civic to this Civic. The wheels, the lowering springs, the struts, the lower, everything. We are going to put everything besides, the control arms, besides the rear control arms, because I put new rear control arms. I'll have to show you those in a little bit. But we're going to literally switch everything over to this. We're going to clean the interior on this because it's a little nasty. Not going to lie. But I can easily clean it. Get it all nice and looking good looking. And, yeah, I mean, that's the plans for the Civic. I mean, it's sad that I have to get rid of the silver one or not be able to drive the silver one. But due to the car has been in at least 4 collisions. So the whole front end is messed up. I wouldn't say completely, I wouldn't say destroyed, but enough to where it probably had to be, realigned up a little bit and stuff. It's had a lot of things done. The old owner tried to boost it. He put an Integra subframe on it to have a bigger, area. But other than that, he's had some collisions in that car. I've had some collisions in that car twice. But nonetheless, that's the plans for the Civic. Hopefully soon, we have the CRV up at the shop. We got the CRV at Honda. And yeah, I mean, it's just waiting to be pulled out. Once we get it pulled out, then we can bring that bad boy up to there. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be my first swap. I'm going to go show y'all the other Civic real quick. And, yeah, I'll probably talk more about it. Alrighty, so this is the original Civic. She might look good on the outside. She might look good on the outside, but underneath all this plastic and metal, she's twisted up a little bit, Especially on this side, she's been pushed in a lot on this side. The whole front end is twisted that way. We kind of pulled it out, though. We did pull it out. We got to pull along and pulled that up. I think that's called the radiator support frame. We pulled that out to where we could get a bumper on there. And as you can see, I have those bumper releases. But let me show y'all this. So this is what I'm talking about. This gap right here. And then I'm going to show you on the other side. You see the gaps? They're not aligned. Also, the hood is messed up too. Due to the fact, you can kind of, well, not right now because it's on a hill. But this side over here, I think it's this side, or it might be that side. It might be that side. I'm not sure. But basically, it's kind of sitting down more, than it is lifted. So what I'm trying to say is the hood's kind of twisted up. I mean, it looks good, but you can see on the headlight. Look at that gap, and then look at that side. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, I mean, she's in perfect condition. Besides the door, I have been trying to fix for 2 years now, and I just cannot. I mean, I have two other doors plus another Civic, so I could easily fix it or just get it pulled out a little bit. That's all it really needs. But nonetheless, I mean, she's definitely got a lot of problems, other problems just besides body damage. Um, she's got a bunch of engine damage. The valves, actually, I think that's what they are. The valves, the spring valves, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're kind of wiggling side to side, and that's a whole tear down and a half I would have to do. So, I mean, it would be worth working on this vehicle, but at the same time, I've always been wanting to do a swap on my Civic. Unfortunately, it won't be this one. Like I said, she's still got a good bit of nicks and knacks to fix. She's probably got some wiring problems that needs to be fixed, which that's probably what's going to happen on that green Civic right over there. Yes, they are very separated. I'll zoom in. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom in. But nonetheless, I mean, she's in perfect condition. She's got the lowering springs, you can see right there. By the way, I don't know if I ever told you the name of this car, but her name is Monica. Don't ask why. But this car, I've had this car since I was probably about 15 years old. I'm going to set y'all down. That way I can talk to y'all. There we go. So I've had this car for about 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years. Pretty much. And she's done me well, and I've treated her wrong. I have treated her so wrong. Sure, I've tried to make her look good and whatnot, but I have treated her so wrong. I was so irresponsible with her, so irresponsible, and I regret. I regret it. You know, I've been in 2 crashes with my stupidity, my stupidness. Um, uh, I got hit by a Camry. I think it was like a 2021 or something. Red Camry Sport. I I saw a homeless man. This is the story, by the way. I saw a homeless man. I I said, you know what? I'm going to give this man some money. So I pulled in the neighborhood, and then I turned around like immediately. I didn't even pull up fully all in the neighborhood. So I pulled out instantly, and next thing you know it, boom! Red Camry came out of nowhere and hit me. He was probably going about like 40 or something, because he hit this whole entire side over here and it pushed it in. So ever since, I've been so picky about it and about the fender into the hood. Um, and it's all been screwed up. I had to get a new fender. I found one I first had a black fender. I don't know if you've seen it on my TikTok, but speaking of TikTok, go check out my TikTok name. It's Constant Civic. You'll see it. But anyways, I had a black fender. It had stickers on it, just some stupid stickers, and then eventually, I still have it. But then I went to the junkyard and actually found a silver fender, perfect color. I don't care. Paint's kind of coming off a little bit. It looks like crap, but nonetheless, I found one. And then probably about a few months ago, so probably like 2 years later, after that incident happened, I was driving home from work from Honda, and it was raining, and I was coming down on the interstate. I was coming down the road, and my car started kind of swerving a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't acknowledge it. I was just kind of cruising to the music. I didn't know how fast I was going. I'm assuming I was going faster than 60. And then it did it again when I was coming down, and it started spinning, and I was just screaming, and and honestly, I regret it, and it really hurt my heart that that happened because it completely twisted that front end all the way. I think it was either way. I don't know which way it went. I think it went that way. Yeah, I think it went that way. So it or that I don't know. It twisted though. Now I could just get someone to re-weld a front subframe, but what's better than having one Civic when you can have? What's better than one driving Civic when you can have two driving Civics? Huh? See what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, as you already know, everything that's on this car is gonna be replaced. What are y'all doing? what are Sorry about that. I forgot what I was talking about. My niece just came outside, but basically, oh yeah, basically, I'm gonna be just switching this grill. I'm gonna keep the bumper on here, of course. I'm not gonna move that. Um, Lowering springs, the wheels. There's nothing in the interior besides carpet. I don't really care about the floor mats, so I don't really care about that. I'll just keep those in there. The wing is definitely coming off. I am definitely putting it on the green Civic. That's my pride and possession. Or I might keep it on there and get another one because it is drilled in. I think, yeah, it is drilled in, so it'll start leaking holes. It's already leaking anyways in the trunk. That's the other problem with it. It's leaking in the trunk. It's always been leaking in the trunk, and I've tried to silicone it. And it's barely worked. It worked on one side, but the other side's still leaking. Um, but we're gonna definitely take. Well, I don't think we're gonna take anything from the engine. I think we're gonna keep everything that's in the engine right now and just keep it because it does. Although it does have a K&M filter, I'm taking that off and I'm gonna put it on the other car. The other engine, the B20Z2, has got a Spectra one on there, but I want my KN one. It's just nicer. And yeah, I mean there's no point of the headlights or the headlight bulbs because the headlight bulbs this one's already going out. I ain't worried about all that. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all know. You probably don't, but I had some LED headlights, some different headlights. You have to check that out on my TikTok page. I'll probably put it down in the description. Um, I probably will. I'll put that down in the description, or you can just go to Constant Civic on TikTok. I had different LED headlights. When I got into my accident, it broke the. It actually kind of cracked the headlight over here, but it also broke the brackets to bolt them on. So yeah, like this one, I don't know which side it was. It's this side. You see how it's moving like that? One of the brackets broke. Go figure. So, but this car has done me so good. It's done me great. I thought I almost stepped in dog shit. Excuse me for my language. First of all, it was my first car, so who wants to get rid of it? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to get it sold to my sister, hopefully for my nephew. She said she would, so it's gonna be. Hopefully, it'll be passed down to him. If not, I'm gonna have to pass it down to another owner, brand new owner, because I gotta have the money. Um, Also, one more thing, I do have a Toyota Camry, a 2014 Toyota Camry. I am planning on modifying it just a tad bit. I'm gonna put some wheels, a lower springs, and then probably some LED headlights. Who knows? But I definitely lowering springs and wheels. Definitely putting those on there, and I gotta put some new tires on there because I'm gonna get bigger wheels. So that's pretty much it on the Civic. All the plans on all the cars. Um, I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. Shoot, I mean, besides that, This thing has gotten me through all kinds of hard times, hard hard times, and it's a good car. I love the noise, the exhaust. By the way, it's a DC Powers exhaust. Not a whole. It's not the whole entire system. It's just the muffler part. That's about it. That's the only thing that's on there. And I don't know if the headers are not. I don't think the headers are DC power. I think those are regular. But definitely, definitely gonna have some fun with this B swap. Like I said, I think I pretty much have everything. The only thing I don't have is some headers so that I can fit the exhaust from this car onto that engine because I want to keep that exhaust. I don't want to have to go and buy another one because they're so expensive. I'm kind of on a budget, but that and I have to get a shifter. So if you could let me know where I could get some headers from, I know I can get some from eBay. I might just go on eBay. I have to have Acura Integra headers in order for that to fit on there because the flange where the header and the exhaust pipe connect, those have to match up. This one, I believe, is a 2 1/4, whereas the one on the B20 is a 2 1/2. So I gotta have a different header, um, shifter. Like I said, I already have the linkage, so that's about it. Um, I got everything else. Jumper harness to actually plug into the ECU. I mean, there's nothing else I got. I got much left to do this swap fully because basically it's literally the whole entire engine, right? And then I mean, all I do is just throwing it in there, plugging everything up, wiring it back up, and send it off. Of course, it's not that easy and simple, but you know, it sounds easy and simple, but it's not going to be. I already know it's not because I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of rewiring in that Civic over there due to the fact that one, it's been rained on constantly, so it's just been sitting outside. Hopefully, I'm praying that most of the wiring is good. If not, we will have to be probably taking a full wire harness off this car or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But that car has a lot of stuff that needs to be done. First and most, I gotta fix the trunk. Um, Very soon, I need to fix that up. Just see what's wrong with it. It's screwed up in the back end, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But other than that, it needs tail lights, whatever. But this is gonna be fun. This is just a video of me explaining about stupid bug about what's gonna be happening with the Civic. I don't know if I'm gonna be recording any of it. Probably not. Due to I'll have to see. I'll have to figure it out. We'll have to see because it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna take my time with it. I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time with it. So that's pretty much it. I don't really think I have anything else to say besides I love you, Monica. You've treated me well, but it's on to new, better things. So I catch y'all guys next time. Jesus loves you.